Straighten this up. Yeah, straighten this up. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna do y'all because today I was out there raking leaves. There be so many leaves out there. Okay. There be so many leaves out there. Okay, let's go. We gotta do this. Which one we're in today? Let me get the date today. It is Thursday, November 13, 2025 at 5:17 p.m. Okay. Ugh. My hand's a little dirty. So I'm gonna do y'all fortunes. So that's what I got up early this morning today to basically, where is it? Got up today, basically I studied a little bit, went out there, raked them leaves. Okay. Let's go. Let's see.
For the facts. She's shopping for a used car, but she doesn't.
So let's go. Hold up. That light. I gotta do something like that light. I'm gonna do something with this light right here. Okay, y'all, because I'm gonna do y'all fortunes. What's today's date? Let's go ahead and get into this fortune. Let's see. Thursday, November 13, 2025. So we're the 13th, waning crescent in Virgo. Okay, we're in a waning crescent. So I'm going to do y'all fortunes today. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this fortune. Oh, the fortunes is over here. The balance. Because, you know, to bring a balance to a relationship, if you didn't know, it's 360. Okay? It's called 360. Hi. I was out there raking leaves today. Went to the store, took my walk. Okay? Excuse the lights. Let me try to see. Is it better like this way? Let's see. I'm gonna try to do this light some type of way. I'm gonna have to hang my light up soon. Get that fixed. But we gonna do this, y'all. I hope everybody had a blissful day. I know I did. We'll have to do something about this light, y'all. Okay. Maybe it's a little bit better if I sit it back over there. It's probably better if I sit it back over there. You know, shine a little light over here like that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, I hope everybody had a blissful day. I know I did. Ciao. Took that walk. It was warm today. Hello. It was very warm today. And I had to rig up some leaves today. There was a whole bunch of them. So I got that out the way. And I'm a little bit late, but tomorrow we're going to get back into our, you know, regular schedule, readings and stuff like that. You always got to handle some business before pleasure, because, you know, I have a pleasure with y'all. Okay. I might come back and do a spirit box read, at least get that out the way, a spirit box read, because y'all know I love those. Okay. So 360 degrees. And I'm going to tell you y'all degrees so you'll know your degrees. I got up early this rises just to do that. Start studying for some reason. It wanted me to start studying the degrees, the fortune degrees. That's what they call fortune degrees. Okay. If you don't know your fortune, Zodiac. Okay. If you don't know your fortune for that, then, you know, come back. So here's y'all degrees. Okay. Your fortune degrees. I had to get up My ancestors always tell me to get up and do something different, study or something. Aries, you're 30 degrees. Okay? And then I'm going to tell you what sign balance you get you all the way to 360. And it has to be, and something told me it has to be, if you get in a relationship, it has to be the moon. They have to be that moon sign, okay? Yin and yang, it has to be that moon sign. So if say you're Aries masculine, your other partner has to balance out, which is the goddesses is the moon, yin and yang. Okay. So basically it has to be that person. You get what I'm saying? That will balance you to the 360. That's a balance. You know what it is? It's like, what is it? 120, 120. Okay. 120, 120. No. But basically it balances you out. Okay. Yeah, 120, 120. Yeah, so it'll bounce out. Taurus, you are 30 degrees. Gemini, you 60 degrees. Cancer, you're 90 degrees. Leo, you're 120 degrees. Virgo, you're 150 degrees. Okay, Libra, you're 180 degrees. Scorpio, you 210 degrees. If you're a Fucus, that's from November 30th to December 17th. If you have that added, you're a Fucus also November 30th to December 17th. You're 19 degrees, okay? And then that means you have psychic abilities, unseen realms. You can see unseen realms. I'm a Fucus. Uncover hidden truths. That's what you do, okay? Your crystal for this should be black tourmaline. Okay, Sagittarius, you're 240 degrees. Capricorn, you're 270 degrees. Aquarius, you're 300 degrees. Pisces, you're 330 degrees. Okay, so now let's get your signs that will balance you out. Okay, Pisces, you have 2 in the zodiac. Okay, thank you. All right, balanced relationship. So this is what I figured out. Because I was adding, I was doing all that. I was like, oh, okay. Why they want me to do this? Because some people need to know who balances you out so you won't keep getting into unbalanced relationships. So balanced relationship, Aries, since you're 30 degrees, okay, you need to be with a Pisces. That's 330 degrees, okay? And also, what's that? Balanced relationship, yeah, basically. Okay? That will balance you out. Or Pisces can be with a Taurus also. Those are 2 signs. Okay? Well, we didn't get to Pisces yet, but Aries, yours is a Pisces. Okay? Gemini, yours is an Aquarius. Okay? 60 degrees, 300 degrees, Aquarius. Okay? So if you are a God, Aquarius moon, they got to be Aquarius. Yeah, they could be Aquarius. Yeah, they could be Aquarius or Aquarius moon. Okay? They could be Aquarius moon or they could be Aquarius. Really, it should be, it's really like, because they're the goddesses, it should be their moon. Since they're the goddess of the moon, it should be their moon sign. I'm just trying to tell you how to balance it out. So if you're Aries masculine, okay, they should have a Pisces moon. All right? That's going to balance you out. Okay? The gods and goddesses. Okay? Pisces, you can be masculine or feminine, whatever. Pisces, you got to be with an Aries. Okay, rising. If you're feminine, it got to be an Aries rising or a Taurus rising. I got to write this shit down too. So if you're a Pisces male, you got to be with an Aries moon. They got to have an Aries moon or a Taurus moon. If you are Pisces feminine, it got to be an Aries rising, Taurus rising. Okay? Aquarius, 300 degrees. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Aquarius, 300 degrees. Gemini, 60 degrees. Okay? So, the gods are the sun. The goddesses are the moon. Okay? So, when you get with, if you're a man, Aquarius, there has to be a Gemini moon. Okay? If you're feminine, okay, Aquarius. You have to pick a Gemini rising. Okay? I'm just letting you know what the ancestors was telling me to balance things out, because you know it's a 360, right? So y'all got degrees in y'all charts, fortune. So I'm just letting you know to balance each other out, to balance a relationship out, to be balanced. Okay? Next. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to write this on the back of them. Let me get this. So if you're Aries masculine, yang. If you're Aries masculine, male, then moon has to be a Pisces. Okay? I'm just letting you know how this is going. Capricorn. Now, Capricorn male, if you're a Capricorn male, they have to be a Cancer moon. Okay? 270, 90 degrees, Cancer. So they have to be a moon, Cancer. Okay? Their moon sign got to be a Cancer. You are 270, okay? And if you are a Capricorn female, they have to be a Cancer rising. Like they sign got to be a Cancer. Okay? That makes 360. Balance. Okay? Sagittarius, you 240 degrees. If you're a Sagittarius man, they have to be a Leo. If you're a Sagittarius man, they got to be a Leo moon. Okay? If you're Sagittarius female, they have to be a Leo rising. Okay? That got to be the, Zodiac. 120, 240. That's 360. Scorpio, 210 degrees, Virgo, 150 degrees. Scorpio male, they have to be a Virgo moon. Okay? If you're Scorpio female, they got to be a Virgo rising. Okay? That's going to balance you out. 210, 150. Libra, you're 180 degrees and you belong with another Libra. That is balance. So that's balance. But they got to be a Libra. If you're a masculine, they got to be a Libra moon. Okay, that's the goddesses. If you're a Libra female, they got to be a Libra rising. I hope y'all getting it. Okay. Virgo, 150 degrees. Okay. And then Scorpio, you have to be if you're a Virgo male, they have to be a Scorpio moon. Okay. 210 degrees, 150, Virgo's 150 degrees. Scorpio's 210 degrees. If you are a Virgo female, they have to be a Scorpio rising. Okay. Cancer, you're 90 degrees. Capricorn, you 270 degrees. Okay. So if you are a Cancer male, they have to be a Capricorn moon. Okay. If you are a Cancer female, they have to be a Capricorn rising. And so on and so on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That makes 360. Leo. We already did Sagittarius and Leo. We already know that. But Leo, if you're a Leo masculine, they got to be a Sagittarius moon. Okay. If you're a Leo female, they have to be a Sagittarius rising. 120 degrees for Leo, 240 degrees for Sagittarius. I'm hoping y'all getting this. Okay. Because it's the moon goddess, it's the sun goddess, and the moon goddess. So that's what I'm trying to let y'all know, so it can be well balanced. They're the sun, you're the moon. You get what I'm saying? Solar eclipse. That makes soulmates, whatever you want to say. Okay? So that's what I just wanted to let y'all know. You're so welcome. I don't know why they awakened me with this. They was like, you got to go find out their degrees. Because I was working on this before, like a couple years ago. And I was like, I didn't know we had fortunes. And then also add that a fucus in too. Okay, that's what I forgot. Okay, also add that a fucus. That's 19 degrees. Okay, so that's even better if y'all both seers. With the fucus 19 degrees. Y'all both got 19 degrees. Y'all are Fucus. Like I gave y'all the birth, the dates, for the Fucus. So both of y'all are Fucus. That'll be good too. But it's really like Sagittarius and Scorpio. It's between Scorpio and Sagittarius for the Fucus. Okay? Just letting you know. So later on, I'm gonna come in since I do got light. I can come back and do my spirit read. Let me charge my phones. I am kind of tired from all that raking of them leaves. Child, let me tell you. Okay, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. And y'all hope y'all get this down pack of what I'm saying, okay? I'm going to have to do some more study on different things. A lot of people don't do the degrees or don't even know why your situation is unbalanced. But Spirit guide led me to that. Like, you remember you say the sun, the moon, the light, and the dark, things like that. So try that and see what works for you. You get what I'm saying? And you might find out, like, if somebody, that's why I say there's a lot of things with the moon, the goddesses, okay? You are the moon. So you got to find a rising sun that the degrees got to match. The fortune degrees got to match. Fortune, okay? That's how you manifest and shit like that. That's your fortune. This is usually how the fortune sign look. If you look at your chart, your natal chart, this is usually your fortune sign. This is how it look. Your fortune sign. Okay? That's what it look like, the symbol for your fortune. Okay? So look up your fortune and see what sign is your fortune. Okay? You do have a fortune sign. Okay? What your fortune sign is. I know what mine is because I done wrote mine down. I got all my natal chart. I got everything in my natal chart. So in order for shit to be balanced, if you want your shit to be balanced and stop going through the bullshit and going through the cycles, they also got to be high vibrational, but it still be balanced out because y'all completing the 360. Okay? Anyway, love you. Ta-ta. Until the spirit box read. Join me later for the spirit box read. Let me charge my phone. Love ya.